As we, as we cautiously stepped through the creaking front doors of the abandoned haunted mansion, a chilling gust of wind swept through the grand foyer, sending a shiver down my spine. The air was thick with an eerie silence, broken only by the distant sound of dripping water and the occasional whispering of the wind. Armed with flashlights and a sense of adventure, our small group of explorers made our way further into the decaying mansion. The once opulent walls were now covered in layers of dust and cobwebs, and the ornate chandeliers hung precariously from the ceiling, casting eerie shadows on the faded wallpaper. As we ventured deeper into the mansion, the atmosphere grew increasingly unsettling. The floorboards creaked beneath our feet, as if protesting our intrusion into this long-forgotten place. The walls seemed to hold the secrets of past inhabitants, whispering tales of tragedy and despair. Each room we entered revealed a different aspect of the mansion's haunting history. In the dining hall, an overturned table and shattered china hinted at a violent event that had taken place in this very room. In the ballroom, the faint sound of ghostly music echoed, as if remnants of a long-gone celebration still lingered in the air. We made our way up the grand staircase, its once majestic banister now worn and splintered. The upper floors held even more mysteries, with each room bearing the marks of time and neglect. In a forgotten study, we discovered a collection of old photographs, their faded faces staring back at us, frozen in time. The further we delved into the mansion, the more we could feel a presence lingering, watching our every move. Whispers seemed to follow us, growing louder and more insistent with each passing moment. Shadows danced along the walls, playing tricks on our senses and heightening our unease. As the night wore on, we found ourselves in a hidden chamber, concealed behind a secret passage. The room was filled with an otherworldly energy, and a cold draft sent a shiver down my spine. It was here that we encountered something truly unsettling, a collection of old journals, filled with accounts of paranormal activity and unexplained phenomena. With each page we turned, the stories became more chilling, describing encounters with ghostly apparitions, inexplicable voices, and objects moving on their own. It was as if the mansion itself was alive, holding on to its haunted past and refusing to let go. As we finally made our way back to the front doors, our hearts pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement, we couldn't help but wonder about the mysteries that still remained within the abandoned haunted mansion. It was a journey that had opened our eyes to the supernatural, leaving us with a newfound respect for the spirits that may still roam these hallowed halls. In the days that followed our eerie discovery, our unease only grew stronger. The presence of those old journals lingered in our minds, and we couldn't shake the feeling that we had stumbled upon something much larger than ourselves. We became consumed by the stories, spending countless hours analyzing every detail, searching for any hint of truth among the pages. As we delved deeper into the accounts, we began to notice patterns and connections. The descriptions of ghostly apparitions matched the chilling encounters we had experienced ourselves. The voices that were said to echo through the halls, we had heard them too, whispering in the shadows. It was as if the spirits of the mansion were reaching out to us, wanting their stories to be heard. We couldn't resist the pull any longer. Despite our initial unease, we felt drawn back to the abandoned haunted mansion. Armed with cameras, voice recorders, and a newfound courage, we embarked on a mission to uncover the truth behind the paranormal activities that plagued this place. The moment we stepped foot inside, the atmosphere weighed heavily upon us. The air was thick with anticipation, and a sense of foreboding washed over us. Every creak of the floorboards, every flicker of a candle flame, sent our hearts racing. We were no longer mere spectators. We were active participants in a supernatural exploration. As we ventured further into the mansion, the spirits seemed to grow bolder. Shadows danced along the walls, and the temperature dropped to an icy chill. We captured unexplained orbs of light on our cameras, and disembodied voices whispered faintly in our ears. It was both thrilling and terrifying, a constant battle between curiosity and fear. But amidst the fear, we discovered something profound. The spirits we encountered were not malevolent entities seeking to harm us. They were lost souls, trapped within the confines of the mansion, desperately yearning for release. They longed to share their stories, their unfulfilled desires, and their unfinished business. With each encounter, we offered our empathy and understanding. We listened to their whispers, acknowledged their presence, and honored their existence. It was a cathartic experience, both for us and for the spirits themselves. We became conduits for their voices, bridging the gap between the living and the dead. When we finally left the haunted mansion for the last time, we carried with us a newfound respect for the supernatural. We had witnessed firsthand the power of the unknown and the resilience of the human spirit. Our unease had transformed into a deep appreciation for the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. The abandoned haunted mansion still stands, its secrets hidden within its decaying walls. And while we may never fully comprehend the extent of its haunted past, we will forever cherish the lessons it taught us. We continue to explore the unexplained, seeking answers to questions that may never be fully answered. For in the realm of the supernatural, there will always be more to discover, more to learn, and more to embrace. As we ventured into new haunted locations, our experiences in the mansion served as a guide. We approached each encounter with an open mind and a willingness to connect with the spirits that resided there. We became skilled at deciphering subtle signs and signals, allowing us to communicate with entities from beyond. The spirits we encountered varied in nature. Some were lost and confused, others harbored unfinished business, while a few seemed content to simply linger in their ethereal existence. But regardless of their individual circumstances, we treated each spirit with the same respect and compassion we had learned from the haunted mansion. Our endeavors attracted the attention of others who shared our fascination with the supernatural. We formed a close-knit community, exchanging stories, theories, and techniques for connecting with the other side. Together, we delved deeper into the mysteries of the paranormal, unearthing new insights and expanding our understanding. Our experiences also drew the attention of skeptics and critics who dismissed our encounters as mere figments of imagination. But we remained undeterred, knowing that our interactions with the spirits were real and profound. We understood that the supernatural could not always be neatly explained or quantified, but that did not diminish its significance. In our quest for knowledge, we encountered dark and malevolent forces that tested our resolve. We faced entities that sought to deceive and manipulate, threatening to consume our very souls. But armed with the lessons learned from the haunted mansion, we stood strong against these malevolent spirits, protecting ourselves and those who sought our guidance. As time went on, we realized that our purpose extended beyond personal curiosity. We became advocates for the spirits, using our newfound understanding to help them find peace and closure. We assisted in resolving long-standing conflicts, bringing solace to both the living and the dead. In the process, we discovered that the line between the physical and spiritual realms is not as rigid as it may seem. We encountered individuals who possessed unique abilities to communicate with the spirits, acting as bridges between both worlds. These gifted individuals joined our ranks, further strengthening our collective mission. Our work continues to this day, as we explore haunted locations, investigate paranormal phenomena, and offer guidance to those seeking answers. We understand that the supernatural will always remain a mystery, but we embrace the unknown with a sense of wonder and reverence. And as we navigate the realms of the supernatural, we carry the lessons learned from the haunted mansion with us. We listen attentively to the whispers of the spirits, acknowledging their presence and honoring their existence. Through our actions, we strive to bridge the gap between the living and the dead, offering a glimpse into the enigmatic world that lies beyond our understanding. In our continued exploration of the supernatural, we have encountered countless entities and phenomena that defy explanation. From poltergeists causing objects to move on their own, to apparitions appearing in the corner of our vision, each experience has deepened our understanding of the complex relationship between the physical and spiritual realms. Our team of gifted individuals, with their unique abilities to communicate with spirits, has proven to be invaluable in our investigations. They serve as conduits, allowing us to establish a connection with the other side and gain insights into the mysteries that surround us. Through their guidance, we have uncovered hidden truths, offered closure to restless spirits, and provided solace to those affected by the supernatural. As we delve into haunted locations, as I stepped into the old Victorian house, a shiver ran down my spine. The air felt heavy and tinged with a sense of foreboding. It was the beginning of my haunting journey, where I would delve into the world of ghostly encounters and try to uncover the mysteries that lay within. The stories I had heard about this house were enough to send chills down anyone's spine. It was said to be haunted by the spirits of its previous inhabitants, who had met tragic fates within its walls. Some claimed to have seen apparitions floating through the rooms, while others spoke of strange noises and objects moving on their own. Armed with a camera, a voice recorder, and a brave heart, I embarked on my quest to document any paranormal activity that might occur. As I set up my equipment, I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. The silence was deafening, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. As the night fell, the house seemed to come alive with eerie whispers and creaking floorboards. I cautiously made my way from room to room, capturing every corner with my camera. Every now and then, I would hear a faint giggle or catch a glimpse of a shadowy figure out of the corner of my eye, but as soon as I turned to look, it would vanish into thin air. The temperature dropped suddenly, and I could see my breath in the air. It was as if a cold presence had enveloped the room. As I reached out to touch a doorknob, a jolt of electricity shot through my fingers, causing me to recoil in shock. The spirits were trying to communicate, but their intentions remained a mystery. I continued to explore the house, my heart pounding with each step. The flickering lights cast eerie shadows on the walls, and I could hear distant whispers growing louder. An overwhelming sense of sadness washed over me, as if the house itself held the weight of its tragic history. Suddenly, a door slammed shut, causing me to jump in fright. I rushed towards the sound, only to find the room empty, with no signs of any physical presence. It was then that I realized these spirits were not here to harm me but to share their stories, seeking solace and acknowledgement. With renewed determination, I began to ask questions aloud, hoping the spirits would respond. To my surprise, faint whispers echoed through the house, answering my queries. Through the voices captured on my recorder, I pieced together the tales of lost love, betrayal, and untimely deaths that had plagued this house for centuries. As the night wore on, I felt a sense of connection with these spirits. They were no longer faceless entities, but individuals with their own stories to tell. It became clear that my role was not just to document their existence, but to offer them closure and help them find peace. With this newfound purpose, I embarked on a journey of research and investigation, uncovering the truth behind the tragic events that had unfolded within the house. It was a daunting task, but one that I approached with empathy and understanding. Months passed, and as I delved deeper into the history of the house, I started to notice a change. The whispers grew softer, the apparitions became less frequent, and a sense of calm settled over the once haunted halls. It seemed that by acknowledging their presence and sharing their stories, I had helped these spirits find the peace they had longed for. My haunting journey had come to an end, but the lessons I learned and the connections I made would stay with me forever. The spirits had taught me that sometimes, the most profound encounters are the ones that challenge our beliefs and offer us a glimpse into the unexplained. As I left the old Victorian house for the last time, I couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude. I had been a witness to the supernatural, and in return, it had changed me in ways I could never have imagined. My haunting journey had not only unraveled the mysteries of the house, but had also unraveled something within myself, leaving me forever connected to the world of the unexplained. As I walked away from the house, my mind was filled with a mix of emotions. Relief washed over me, knowing that the spirits had found their peace, but a tinge of sadness lingered, knowing that my time with them had come to an end. I couldn't help but wonder if there were other haunted places in need of assistance, other lost souls yearning to be heard. With newfound knowledge and a deep sense of empathy, I embarked on a new journey, to explore and understand the supernatural world that existed alongside our own. I delved into books, researched countless accounts of hauntings, and sought out others who shared a similar fascination. In my quest, I discovered a community of paranormal investigators and enthusiasts. Together, we exchanged stories, theories, and methods of connecting with the other side. I attended seminars and participated in investigations, eager to learn from those who had dedicated their lives to understanding the unexplained. But amidst all the knowledge and excitement, I never forgot the lessons the spirits had taught me. They had shown me the power of listening, of acknowledging and honoring the experiences of others, even if they defied logic or scientific explanation. They had taught me that compassion and understanding could bridge the gap between the living and the departed. As I continued my journey, I encountered countless stories of haunted houses, restless spirits, and unexplained phenomena. Each encounter deepened my understanding and appreciation for the supernatural, but it also reinforced the importance of compassion and empathy in the face of the unknown. Over time, I became known for my ability to connect with spirits and help them find peace. People from all walks of life sought my assistance, hoping for closure, resolution, or simply a better understanding of the unexplained. I approached each case with an open mind and a heart filled with compassion, knowing that every spirit had a story to tell. Through my work, I witnessed the transformative power of sharing these stories. Families found solace in understanding the history of their haunted homes, and individuals discovered a sense of closure when their loved ones made contact from beyond the veil. The supernatural became a bridge, connecting the living and the departed, and I felt privileged to be a part of that connection. As time went on, I realized that my haunting journey had not only changed me but also those who sought my help. The stories I shared, the connections I made, and the lessons I learned had a ripple effect, touching the lives of many. The unexplained became less frightening and more intriguing, an invitation to explore the depths of our existence. And so, I continued to explore, to listen, and to connect. The world of the unexplained became my life's work, and I embraced it wholeheartedly. With each encounter, I grew more convinced that there was still so much we didn't understand, and that the supernatural held the key to unraveling the mysteries of our existence. As I reflect upon my haunting journey, I am filled with gratitude for the spirits who shared their stories with me and the lessons they taught me. They opened my eyes to a world beyond the tangible, a world where our beliefs and perceptions are challenged. And in that world, I found a sense of purpose and a connection to something greater than myself. Though my journey may never truly end, I carry the memories of that old Victorian house and the spirits within it with me always. They have become a part of who I am, a reminder that there is so much more to discover and understand. And as I navigate the uncharted territories of the supernatural, I do so with an open heart, ready to embrace the unknown and to continue unraveling the mysteries of the world beyond our own. I have dedicated my life to exploring the supernatural, to uncovering the hidden truths that lie beyond our comprehension. Through countless investigations, I have encountered spirits from different eras, each with their unique stories and lessons to share. It is through these interactions that I have come to understand the fragility of our human existence and the vastness of the spiritual realm. One particular encounter stands out in my mind, forever etched into my memory. It was a moonlit night when I found myself standing before an abandoned asylum, its crumbling walls whispering secrets of the past. As I stepped through the decaying entrance, I could feel the weight of the spirits that lingered within. The air was heavy with sorrow and despair, as if the pain of past patients still clung to the walls. I cautiously made my way through the dimly lit corridors, my senses heightened, and my heart filled with both trepidation and anticipation. In each room, I could sense the residual energy, the echoes of long-forgotten lives. As I delved deeper into the asylum's history, I discovered the stories of those who had suffered within its walls, tales of anguish and mistreatment, of lives lost and dreams shattered. The spirits guided me through their memories, offering glimpses into their tragic pasts. In the darkness, I found solace in the presence of these lost souls. They were not just ethereal beings but individuals who had once walked this earth, with their own hopes, dreams, and fears. Through their stories, I learned the importance of empathy and compassion, even towards those who had long departed from this realm. With each encounter, my understanding of the supernatural grew, and so did my respect for the mysteries that it held. I realized that the supernatural was not something to fear, but rather an invitation to expand our minds and challenge our beliefs. It was a realm where the boundaries of our reality were blurred, where the impossible became